Hi, I'm Alex Strauss, and today I'm here to talk about marketing. I'm a partner at Centra PC in Marlton, New Jersey, and a clinical assistant professor at the Department of Psychiatry at Rutgers Robert Wood Johnson Medical School. Disciplinary group private practice, Centra PC, and an owner. When we talk about marketing, I want to start out by thinking about what you're marketing. You're marketing yourself, and you're also demonstrating marketing through the things that you put online and in paper. As you start to produce a product, whatever that product is, there's a question of that credibility of that product, and that's going to be communicated. If you're producing a good product that's well received, the communication is going to come back to demonstrate that you do have credibility and you'll be able to sell more of that product. If there are breaches in that credibility, there's going to be some concerns with your product or service that you're offering, and then you may find that you're going to struggle and you may need to reimagine your approach in terms of marketing materials and how you present yourself and how you present yourself online. When we talk about marketing, it's important to know what is the product, what are the services that you are providing. Psychiatric assessment, therapy, medication management, school evaluations, second opinions or consults, forensic evaluations, group therapy, a group practice, specializations, hours, etc. What is it that is going to differentiate you in the marketplace and provide the service and specialties that you want to provide? Once you've made those determinations, you want to market your practice. You can do that online with the internet, websites, social media, different directories. You can put it in paper. You can mail things out, intros, brochures, business cards. You can do it yourself. You can get to know your colleagues in the area, other child and adolescent psychiatrists. You can go to lunch, coffee, attend professional meetings, continuing medical education, and meet the people who are there. Volunteer for the local organizations like your local regional ACAP organization and take on different tasks and jobs to get to know other people. Also get to know the primary care physicians in your area. Offer to do lunch meetings, informal, formal presentations. Find out what the needs are in your community and then fill those needs, and you're marketing yourself. To continue, look at the community as a whole. Are there local groups such as CHAD that might need services? The PTA, school counselors or special education staff may be interested to know what you can do to help them help their students. Follow-up phone calls and letters after evaluating people can be critical at differentiating yourself from the other providers in the community. If you want to reach out to these people and let them know what's happened, they're going to find that to be very special, and they're going to think that you care a lot about your patients, and they're going to want to refer you more. What you don't want to do is sit in your office waiting for the phone to ring. Sit in your office waiting for the phone to ring. When we talk about the online presence, one of those things is a practice website. And those things have been developing a lot over the course of the last 10 years. They're going to help people looking to find you, but you can also do a lot with these sites. You can post forms and other information that can be filled out online. You can address frequently asked questions to reduce your volume of phone calls. And you can put patient information, helpful links to websites. All of these things can be available online. You also can talk about changes. When are you out of the office? Who's covering for you? Are there going to be rates that change? You can talk about your scheduling, your billing. Sometimes people do online access so that they don't even need to be involved in a lot of these things. People can insert their credit card information, it can be billed, and you don't have to touch it. You can think about sending out newsletters and flyers via email, social media links, and podcasts. People can get to know you through video and podcasts before they even come in. Now, all of these things do create additional expense and time commitment, but they can be really valuable. Think about the costs associated with all of these things before you do them. If you think about paper types of marketing. You have to buy the materials, postage. If you're going to do other types of things like a lunch, what's the cost of the food involved and the service and the time that this takes you and the fees associated with it. And then think about what's the return. Are you getting more phone calls? Are you getting more assessments? Are you helping to maintain your current ongoing clients? There are different ways that you can track this, but I'd highly recommend that you do so that you're in a position where you're able to know, did this marketing pay off? And it might pay off in ways that you don't necessarily expect. Maybe you didn't get business there, but then they told a friend and somebody else reached out to you. When we talk about customer relationship, this is going to be extremely important. This goes back to that credibility point. We want to be winning our customers over, and we want to be growing, and then we want to keep those customers coming back. We want to be tracking who are the new customers and who are the existing ones. How many visits are we getting? Are the people coming back who are getting in, or are they leaving after their first or second or fifth visit and going someplace else? And why is that? You want to build a relationship, and relationship comes through positive interactions with the business and creating a local customer base. If you can provide superior customer service, have great customer satisfaction, these are things that can really allow you to be successful. Now, this is easier in a smaller firm where you may have more control, and gets more difficult as you expand your services and they get much bigger. Also, what are you doing if there are consumer and customer complaints? Recognize that most problems are solvable and think about what solutions you want to implement for the common complaints, and evaluate your responses to see how they are received. Now, you can also invest in customer profile software. This can allow you to easily track how many people are coming in, who's new, who's following up, what's the number of visits that people typically have. Do you want to figure out where the clients are coming from so you know where to focus your marketing efforts? Do you want to figure out, did the clients return, or if not, why not, so you can focus on maintaining and holding customers in the practice? Do you want to figure out how long people are staying in the practice? All of these things are extremely important and relevant. Figure out the problems. Examples of problems that might impact your practice include changes in financial status. If somebody used to be able to afford your services and no longer can, that can create a significant problem. Service performance. Are you not delivering the same service or quality of service that the people are expecting? And past experience. Did your clients get better? If they improved, at least in the mental health field, maybe they got better and they don't need services any longer. That can be very beneficial for your credibility, but not as good for your business. And then, are there other people in the area providing the service, perhaps at a lower cost or greater ease? Are there nurse practitioners or PCPs that are right around the corner or charging less? And maybe that's what's happening. Ultimately, when it comes down to marketing, especially within the mental health field where you're providing the service, you're the best marketer. People are signing up to work with you. And so it's really important that you look at what you want to be your product, your service, your customer service, how you want to sell yourself, and then get out there. Meet people, meet friends of people, meet colleagues, all these different avenues, and bring the business back to you. Thank you so much for this talk. I hope this helps with marketing.